Alright guys, how are you doing? Happy on Wednesday. Right, I was supposed to do this that weekend, but didn't do it. So what I'm doing is, obviously this part, the on Wednesday is going to be probably a couple of parts. So, some grains there, Marisota, some crystal. That's supposed to be Northern Brewer, but I've got Challenger instead. And some Ace Cake Goldens, some syrup, some water, some more water, and me mashing bag. That's right folks, I'm doing another brew in the bag. It's only going to be a small batch again. You know, last time when I did the Yorkshire Bitter, I got about 8.5–9 litres out of it. So I've increased the water on this one, increased the grains a little bit, and the hops to adjust it. So it should come out alright. So what I'm going to do today is the old speckled hen clone. So I'm looking for 11–12 litres when I finished. So half batch. So let's see how it goes. I was supposed to use Northern Brewer hops, couldn't get them from when I ordered them. So that's why I ordered the Challenger. I think they're near enough the same flavour, but so let's see how this one goes. So the missus has gone out, water's heating up, should be ready in a few more minutes, and I get all this whacked in. Actually, I've got 3 or 4 hours before she comes home to get it all done. So I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know if I'll keep coming back. I might show the end product, but I'll do another part to this brew. So catch you in a minute. Hi, it's only me again. Right then, just a couple of things while mashing there. Temperature's steady. Fingers crossed it'll stay like it. Right, so it's not going to be a long one this week. Right, just a couple of things I want to go through. A couple of weeks ago, I made my first brew in the bag, which was the Yorkshire Bitter out of the good old book. And I did half batch. I think I ended up with about 9 litres out of it. Anyway, I bottled it at weekend, and I got about 15 bottles out of it, so which wasn't too bad. I did a quick taste test on it. You could tell the difference. It really was nice. And I got it down, it came in at 4%. It wouldn't come in below 10–12. So I checked it for a few days and it wouldn't come down, so that's at 4%. But in the book, on theirs it was 3.8%. So maybe I could have had a bit more water in to get my volumes, but to get less ABV. So, but we'll give it a go. So it's going to be trial and error. So until I found the best way for me to do it and to achieve a steady ABV and the volume. I also bottled my Cooper's Irish Stout, which is, I've seen it in the brew shop. I've seen other Irish stouts in the brew shop as well over the last, since I've been going in there. I just fancied one. I don't mind the standard Cooper Stout, which is nice. So I've done this one, and it does taste nice actually compared to the standard one. So I've done a standard kit. So I don't know if I'll buy it again and put some adjustments in it, I don't know. But that's coming at 3.7%. So, and I can't remember what the other one was, the original stout. I think that's about 3.5–4%. But both of them did taste quite nice. So I'm looking forward to them conditioning and cracking them open. Especially the Yorkshire Bitter, that'll be my first brew in the bag. Last week I mentioned about getting another pot and talking about water chillers. I had a look online, and I probably will go for the standard copper piping, because I think there's the copper piping one, there's a counterflow chiller. So I will get one in the next few weeks. Got a few things coming up. Someone did say, as they say, stick onto your tap, use the hose pipe, but use the water that's coming out the other end, maybe to wash your pots in. your pots and that, your fuel pots. So at least you're not wasting the water, at least you're getting some out of it. Because when it's not having a garden, there's not from to water. And I'm not going to carry it all the way down to the allotment. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Pot size. I did look about getting a bigger pot. But for where the cooker is, I've got the cupboard at either side and it's quite tight. So what I've done is ordered another pot, exactly the same size as this one, what I've got, which is like a 19 litre-ish pot. So my intention was to say do a full boil, full mash, split it in half, everything, the hops, the grains, split it into two, then boil them both. Once they're both done, stick into one fermenter, cool down, add the yeast. So I'm hoping to do that. Or like someone did say to me, you could do 2 batches, exactly the same brew, but just put different hops in, which I never thought about. So it gives me a couple of ideas. And if this works alright, then I might have to try and find a bigger pot, but maybe a bit wider so it fits underneath, or accidentally pull the wardrobe or the cupboard off the wall. So that's my plan. Well, I've ordered the pot, so I'm just hoping that it's the same. It comes shortly. Then get another brew done. I've ordered another bag from the brew shop, so I'm looking forward to using that as well. So another thing as well. A few weeks ago, I purchased a bottling tree and the rinser, and I used them this weekend. Sorry about that, bloody daughter rang me. Anyway, yeah, bought this a few weeks ago, and I can't believe I've gone so many weeks without using it on the bottle tree. I think I might buy a bottle tree with the H in it and use it as a Christmas tree next year, put some lights around it. So, but I found a little flaw with it. See if you can tell what the problem is. Right, plastic bottle, glass bottle. Put your liquid in there. Glass bottle goes on. Right over. Right. Now I can't get it off. The glass bottle goes on. It's there. But the problem is, when you use the plastic bottle, you put that over there, it goes over the top part, goes over the second part, so when you push down, there's not enough leverage to square the liquid in, so you don't get it out in. With the glass bottle, that goes on there, over the top part, eats the second part, and you get all that there. So what I've had to do is get a Cooper's cap with a hole in it, put that over there like that. So when I put the plastic bottle on, I can reach the bottles out. So I don't know if anybody else has any problems. So your plastic bottles and your glass bottles, obviously different sizes, it's too big to go over the end of it. So you end up can't rinse anything. So, and when that happened, I'm thinking, I'm sure I had read somewhere there was an issue with it, but I must have forgot when I ordered it. But anyway, that was enough for me to waffle on. I told you it was short and sweet, so I'll let you know how this brew goes. So thanks very much everybody for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Right, so I've just got the hop additions to do. 3 hop additions and some golden syrup to go in. Half the tin. And that's it there. Waiting for it to come up to a boil. I think I've got about maybe 15 litres in there, maybe. I'll check the calculations, but it looks a decent colour. I think it's a bit darker than the bottle version. I have increased the grains a little bit, and the malts and the hops a little bit, because obviously I put a bit more water in. So I'm just hoping that it turns out alright. As long as it's drinkable, I'm not bothered. Saying about a drink, so to show you that, I ain't got a wine glass like, but this is rhubarb and gooseberry wine. was a bit iffy trying to taste it, thinking, oh, well, is it going to be too bitter, too sweet, too tart? But I'll tell you something, I can't pick the gooseberries up or the rhubarb. I think that's about, it really is smooth. I think that's about one of the best ones I've done, I think. I think I had about, I put about 3 pounds of rhubarb in and a pound of gooseberry. I think it was a pound right in the freezer. Was never going to eat them, so I thought I'll just shove it in there, see what it tastes like. I tell you, it's gorgeous. Tell you, they're all nice and clear. It went in the bottle, so bits floating around, but in this, it's cracking. All nice and clear. Yeah, and I think that's come out at. Let's check. 10.9%. Normally the wines come up 12-13%, but that really is nice. Rhubarb and gooseberry, all from the allotment. Right, catch you soon when I put the hop additions in. Right, it's in the fermenter and it's coming at, where the bloody hell is it? 10 litres. You think, oh, that bloody hard work just for sucking 10 litres. But not to worry. There's a sample. Don't look too bad. Bit of crap at the bottom. So give it a taste test. Real sweet and malty. A little bit of bitter in. Let's see what the finished product's like. I done the starting gravity was 1060, and the one in the barbel, and I've lost the bloody pages, was 1050. I'm here, don't worry, I'm still going back. It was 1053. So I'm a bit high on the readings. So I probably could have put a bit more water in. So I've got 10 litres. Then after then less the sludge from the hops. Maybe I'll try to do a bigger brew next time, I think. So I'm just, so I'm just waiting for the yeast to. I had to rehydrate the yeast. Got that going on now, and I'll sling that in a minute, and that's it. Doesn't taste too bad, but only time will tell. So thanks very much, chaps and chapesses, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.